What's up, Booski? I'm back. It's another daily vlog slash visual diary in my weight loss lifestyle change. Today was a very interesting day. I want to talk to you guys about it, and I want to show you what I'm working on the side. If that interests you and you want to know what I'm doing to be so successful and actually be down another pound, your girl is 16 pounds down. We'll talk about it. Stay tuned. You know what to do. Booski, today was a day. You know, I'm going to come in here real and give it to you real. I feel like I failed today in a couple of different reasons. And I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. But it started off with a failure, but now it's a little bit of a success. It's more of a, okay, you really have to get your mind right when it comes to food. But let's talk about it. Oh, excuse me. Before I even get there, for those who are new and for those who want to know what I'm doing to get the weight off and what's happening and why I've been so successful, I'll go ahead and specify the details. I have been on a caloric deficit since I've started, meaning I only eat anywhere between 14, maybe 12 to 1400 calories, 1600 if I'm really pushing it. I'm doing sprinkles of cardio. I have not done cardio in the last 2 days, but I'm at the gym, 50 to 55 minutes on a treadmill, and I am focusing more so on high protein, low calorie food. So of course your eggs, your chickens, your broccolis, your spinaches, things of that nature. So I'm trying to cut out. I have not had soda in a week and a half. I'm almost tweaking a little bit. I have not had sweet tea in a week and a half, and that is my downfall, baby. Some people like liquor, baby. I like tea. It has been a very, very good week. The first couple of days, if you go back to my first day, my day one vlog, which I hope you do, please show love. But you'll see the first day I had a little bit of a breakdown. I'm doing okay today, but today was a bit of a crash for me when it comes to my eating. I woke up this morning. I was not prepared for my lifestyle. I was not prepared for my microwave to not be working. Threw me off. So I ended up having to use the food, the chicken and the greasy potatoes that I ended up having. And that's a totally different subject. I ended up having to run it through the air fryer. Not a big deal. But I came to the conclusion that in my mind, I struggled with the idea that the potatoes were super greasy and oily from what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to modify, cut butters, cut oils, not completely out, but just modify it and be mindful about what I'm putting into my body. And when I looked at it, I struggled because I'm like, first off, I want these potatoes. They smell so good. They have all the peppers. I even smells a couple of onion powders, garlic. It just smells like food heaven. But I didn't want to eat it because I felt like that would just kill my calories for the day. I ended up thinking, okay, just stop being so anal about how you're going to eat things. Just eat it. So I ended up eating it, and along with the chicken, because I put some barbecue sauce on it. And it was good, of course, but in my mind, I'm thinking that's way too many calories. And I was freaking out on the inside. And I said, man, girl, you might as well not even eat. Realistically speaking, I'm no scientist, but that whole plate probably was maybe 800 calories. And very well, I could have been satisfied for the day with just eating 800 calories, but the goal is not for me to cut corners and come on here and say I'm eating 1,400 calories when I'm not eating 1,400 calories, and I'm not trying to starve myself. So I kind of had a bit of a crisis with thinking, okay, should I eat another meal, or should I should be okay? Is that okay? No, we shouldn't be thinking that way. It should be, yes, you're okay to eat another meal. That's going to be well within your caloric intake, well within your caloric limit, and you should be okay. So I went upstairs and I was just grappling with it because I did not want to starve myself. The name of the game is not giving myself some type of complex as far as eating, even though I do have bad habits as it relates to eating. But the goal was for me to say, okay, yeah, you had a greasy meal, but make it up with having a pretty cool salad. You have lettuce, you have the tomatoes. Even if your tomatoes are wilted, your mother has tomatoes. Dice it up, boil some eggs. It's like, dude, you don't have to make this the end all be all. So I ended up coming upstairs. I was okay. I took a nap and I woke up, said a little prayer, and I was like, you know what? You can go downstairs and make you some eggs and bacon. So I ended up going downstairs. I made some eggs. I made some bacon. I even had a piece of toast and a couple of pieces of toast, and it felt good. And in my mind, I said, if I even hit 1,800 calories today, that might be a little high, but it's not going to completely throw me off. Even if you don't lose a pound, because the goal, of course, would be great to say I'm losing a pound a day. Realistically speaking, that's not what's going to happen. And I'm not trying to gear myself up to, or set myself up to say I have to lose a pound a day. It is, I have to be consistent, and I have to be progressing. And of course, I want the weight. I would love to say if my weight can fall off. And I might eventually get myself to where I'm doing some more intermittent fasting, maybe doing some more strenuous fasting. But right now, as it stands, I have a goal of eating a specific amount of food, and I'm not trying to starve myself. And I ended up eating, and I feel good. I polished it down with a nice glass of water. Another glass, it's working on another cup so I can get to my half a gallon for the day, and it's all good. And I say that to say it wasn't perfect, and that's something that I have to speak to myself, because this is a visual diary. But it wasn't perfect, but it happened. You had a moment, maybe you had a few more calories than what you wanted. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to stop. And what I used to do in the past, as soon as I mess up, well, clearly this diet is not meant for me. This working out is not meant for me. So I can just be fat and fluffy and fabulous, and everything's going to be okay. That is, I feel, for me specifically, not speaking to anyone else, I feel like that's not going to work for me. Clearly. I don't want any additional health issues. I don't want to be in a space to where I'm constantly like, and this is what I'm about to show you guys. I keep purchasing, and this is a really superficial, and this is a superficial thing to say, but I keep purchasing clothes that I can't fit. But to me, that is more inspiration for me to stay on the journey. Because I have a couple of bins, maybe 3 bins of clothes that I either have outgrown, clothes that I purchased that I can't fit, and clothes that I thought, even in my bigger state, would fit me that can't fit. Let me show you guys what's in this box. This is, I would bring the box over here, but it's so big. It's so uncomfortable for me to carry this. I almost croaked trying to live it up, but let me see if I can bring it over without sharing my whole thing. Look at the box, y'all. This is a whole, not box, this is a whole bin of clothes. Y'all see how big that is? This is, oh, get over there, baby. Stay over there. This is a whole bin of clothes that I can't fit. This is a dress. It would have been nothing. And this isn't even not that great of a dress, but this is a dress that I used to wear all the time that I bet you if I put this on, first off, my ninnies aren't going to fit in it. And my ninnies aren't that big, but they're big enough to where if I put that dress on, it's going to look crazy. It's going to be super tight on my arms. I have super auntie arms right now that I'm working on. And they're slowly but surely going down. Here's some pants. Look at this. It still has the tag on it. And these are not small sizes. These are like 1X. I have some stuff in here that's some 2Xs. I can't fit comfortably. This is oh my goodness. I remember this shirt. Oh, I remember this blazer. I haven't looked at this stuff in over a year, guys. So some of this stuff is starting to come back to me. This is a blazer that I bought to wear with some jeans and some cute little nude heels. Just so y'all can see it. And it still has the extra button. I can't wear that right now. It's going to happen eventually. And I have some pants. I have this. Oh my goodness. This is such a throwback. Y'all, I remember Jay-Z had a clothing line, Rockaware. I used to go on the website and spend up. Rockaware had me in a chokehold. And I had this thing as far as the Phoenix. I love the Phoenix. Anything with the Phoenix, because it feels like, oh, I'm rising above the ashes. I'm a Phoenix. I never even got a chance to wear this because by the time I got this, I was already up one roll and a few chins. I couldn't even wear it anymore. So I was just like, oh, I always put it in the box. I'm just like, it's okay. Eventually I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to be able to fit it. Everything's going to be okay. Blah, 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 blah. The lies we tell each other. There's so many items in here that eventually I would like to wear. And to me, that's an inspiration. I'm talking about going shopping and being interested in going shopping whenever I'm losing weight, but I have a whole box right here of items that I would like to work, what I would like to fit and be able to wear that I can't wear right now. So this is an inspiration for me. Girl, stick with it. If you mess up one day, it is not the end of the world. Enough of that, Booski. It's a quick visual diary. I appreciate you guys joining in again. Please continue to cheer me on. If you're starting a weight loss journey or an addiction journey or changing something in your life that you know has a little bit more hold on you than you know it should, just be inspired. Just start. Make the small changes and eventually you'll get there. Because I know for a fact, Fendi fact, that in the next 300 days, I'm losing well over 100 pounds. So I'm just going to throw that out there. For those who don't know, for those who don't believe in me, cite this video and catch me outside. Let me stop. Cite this video. Remember I said this on, I always do my date. Oh, where's the date? Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me find my phone. I found my phone. I don't want to show people's messages. My cousin just texted me. See, this is the date. It is March 14th. I have been doing this for a week. I feel good. Just start, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and I hope to see y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye, boo.